Hello, everybody now, everybody in the future. Happy to be with you again. Just give me 1 second to adjust some settings here. Hopefully the microphone sounds all right. Let's see. Yeah. Let me know if anything needs to change. I know I've been using this gate on my mic recently, and I'm on the fence about whether that's a good thing or not. So if the voice sounds all right, let me know. If not, also let me know. That'd be great. If you want to type in the chat where you're calling in from, that would be awesome. Calling in from where you're watching from. Laptop at full, and you're a bit quiet for me. You're just far away. Yeah, I think it should be good now. Yeah, so I'm going to continue on with the beat I was working on in the last stream. And hearing and see you perfectly. Shamkar. Hi Shamkar. Great to see you again. So strange to talk in this way, especially when it's not voice to voice, you know, but it's like video and voice to people on chat. That's like a weird situation. Okay. So I don't know, again, how the balance is. Whenever I finish one of these streams, I end up, I end up just tweaking things afterwards, and I change my volume and whatever. So the volume of the beat hopefully is relatively good for you. I'm just going to play through it now, and then you can let me know about the overall volume of the stream. I don't think that there's anything else that should be preventing it from being full volume as normal. I think everything is just as it always is. So we'll just give it a shot. Okay, here we go from the start. Weird. Okay, Shamkar, can you confirm that on your end too? Does the playback of the thing sound like compressed or pumpy or weird? I'm trying to think what that could be. Policy not in a good way. Why? Usually the mix on laptop is good. I don't know what the issue could be, really. Yeah, I just have no idea. I don't even know what it could possibly be. I don't think anything is different than normal, so that's unfortunate if it, really isn't sounding good. If anybody else can speak up who's on the stream, that would be great. If you can let me know how this sounds for you overall, if my voice is sounding okay, or if the beat is sounding okay. Yeah, because it sounds good to me. And so I'm not really sure. I wonder if that might have had something to do with it. Okay, well, I'm just going to carry on then for a little bit. Sounds great to me. Interesting. Okay. So if I speak over the beat, yeah. Can you hear me fine against the beat too? I mean, it's pretty loud for me. I can't really hear my own voice. Beat isn't playing. Oh yeah, of course. That's the thing I thought was going to fix it, is what actually just turned that off. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. The music is gone. Okay, so now you should be hearing it. To future viewers, sorry about this for the technical difficulties. Still getting used to the whole streaming setup. Okay, well, yeah, I don't really know what else to do about it, unfortunately. Let me just double check and hear that nothing funny is going on. And how is the level of the music compared to my voice, just so I know if I can talk over it or not? Level is fine. Yeah, I really don't know. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to turn the display off here for a sec, and I'm just going to look at something. I use 2 computers to stream, and on the other computer, maybe something weird is happening. Just check that. Change to headphones, try again. Just a minute. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. It just is whatever it is. So I guess until I can hear the actual recording, I just won't know. So yeah, hopefully it ends up working. Hopefully it's just on Megan's laptop is the problem. If not, well, shit. All right, so yeah, I made some tweaks since the last time, for sure. Probably in all sections. I don't remember all the stuff that I did, but yeah, did some stuff. So one of the things I did was try to accentuate the difference between this like affected section, like remove the bass from most of it. And then added this little drum fill thingy here. Sounds like this. Came from Arcade. Running right into this. Oh, the screen is black. That's right. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, and then so I added this little scream. Jeez, I'm so tired today. I added this little drum fill, and then I also added this my own drum fill coming out of the thing, and they run one into another. So bakaraka, that's the thing, with a big reverb coming off it, and that leads us right into the drop per se. Okay, so I need to listen just from the beginning once more just to get my bearings on what I want to be doing, and then we will move on. Okay, so I'm going to work on the drop right now. I'm not actually going to repeat this section twice, like identically as we've done there. That's just not the way I can live. But I am going to start by duplicating this drop section and then start working on that. So let's just hear what it sounds like going one into another. Okay, that's going to need some variation, but it is going to go twice in some fashion. And then we're going to do something here. I'm going to duplicate this again, and then we need a change of, well, I need a change of harmony at this point. Too much of one thing. So we're going to see what we can do about that. We're going to, let's see. Let's see if we can get the bass to, because I've got this bass loaded on sample 1, and right, so kind of like this. So if we can maybe move this to another note, potentially the 4th, we could try F. Something like this, maybe, I wonder. Yeah, I've got a separate sub. That'll be our thing. Let's make the sub conform as well to the new note. So if this is new to you, this idea of using a sub synth separately from your tonal bass synth, that's like a really popular thing to do in a lot of electronic music. So you have one synth that's really dedicated to just the tonal, high-end, mid and high part of the frequency spectrum, and then you remove the sub aspect, that is the fundamentals of those notes, and then you use a separate synth that is only doing that to bring those back in. It is possible to do all-in-one as well, like within Serum or in some other synths as well. You can have your sub integrated. You can have your sub separated from the rest of the patch, but still all done in one instance of the synth. Here we have the sub separate. What this also allows you to do is to have multiple bass sounds that all have the same thickness in the low end. So you use the same sub or a very similar patch on multiple subs, however you want to do it, to be the fundamental of all your different bass sounds. Because when you're creating these bass sounds through the interactions needed to make them in the synth, you end up with varying levels of sub-frequencies, and then you get like this imbalance in the thickness of a sound, which sometimes is cool, but a lot of times doesn't actually feel that great because, you know, you kind of want it to be powerful all the time. So this is one solution to that problem. So when I change my bass, my tonal bass, I have to change my sub bass as well to match it. Like that. And we got to think, what are we going to do with this thing? Potentially like a chord stab, because we haven't really had any of that going on. So let's see. Do we have, oh, we've got some, this is not really the kind of sound I'm looking for though. let's see what other kinds of... Let's get another serum going. You can never have too many serums, right? I was watching a stream or a video or something from this drum and bass producer called Mephius, and he had, I believe, 62 instances of serum running simultaneously, if you can believe it. So we've got like 6 here. I think we're okay. I'm going to take like a really bombastic, I never use that word, really bombastic, bright synth here, and we're just going to stab it and see, I don't know, what happens. What? That's like running through some sort of OTT. Did I just change the wrong synth there? Oh, that's right. I was creating this like crazy bass patch, which I now probably just ruined by doing that. I wonder if I can step that back. Will it actually do that? No, I won't do that. Yeah, damn. Okay, well, the bass synth I was making didn't work out anyway, so... Is Serum CPU, it's Serum actually with an S, is Serum CPU heavy compared to others? It is CPU heavy, but it depends on what you do with it. There's many ways to reduce CPU usage in Serum. It can be extremely heavy. If you make patches that are extremely heavy, there's no doubt about it. But there's some stuff within the menus that you can use. You can go onto draft mode to drop it down. You can have less polyphony, as they call it, which means a less amount of notes ringing out over each other. The oscillators in the synth are limited to how many notes they can produce at one time, because that's really what causes the issue. You have many notes ringing out over each other. The notes are very thick with many oscillators, instances of the oscillator running and many effects on them. I still think, though, like, it's just the best. I love to use Serum. I would love to try some of the other big synths that are out these days. I just haven't gotten into it. I mean, I used to use Massive all the time, but I kind of, yeah, love the workflow in Serum. So this is a crazy sound with all this processing on it. It's not what I was expecting, but we're just going to try it like this because why not? So the chord we're hitting is an F, or the bass note we're hitting is an F sharp here, coming out of the C sharp that we've been on. How did I end up in C sharp for this song? That's a good question. Why did I end up in C sharp? Oh, it was D, right? It was D. Ooh. Ah, okay. So my sub is still the wrong note. That sounds better. I was wondering why that wasn't working so hot. So we're going to try to hit some kind of G chord here. Something I've learned over the years is anybody who knows me knows that I'm like big into the fancy chord world. I just love jazz-influenced harmony, gospel-influenced harmony, lots of notes, lots of crunchy, thick stuff in there, tense chords. And the thing is, though, when you use that stuff in a section that is meant to be like primal and aggressive, like fully heavy. Sorry if that noise gets picked up on here. I should probably mute that. It actually like, not ruins, but it really brings down the aggressive factor. To put in anything beyond a triad, even to put in a triad, a minor triad can bring down the aggressive factor, like big time. But we're going to put something here. So we're going to see how many notes we can get away with without losing the feeling we're going for. And there's a bunch of things I've come to over the years about what chords can do that, but we'll start with a bass chord. No, that didn't work. Here we go. So it's not F minor, Max, it's G minor. We're playing G minor. Like I say, I have no idea if this like crazy effects chain I'm running this through is going to do anything for us, but we're here and this is what's happening. So let's just record it quickly. Everything just rings out. Hey, wow. Okay. Also, basically could not hear it at all. This is kind of cool. Wow, listen to that craziness that comes out of the back of that. That craziness that we're hearing there, why it's so just like hyper compressed and whatever, is due to OTT. This patch has 2 OTTs on it. OTT, if you've been on the previous streams or you know about it, it's made by the guy who made Serum, Steve Duda, and it's free. You can just search OTT, probably. Search Steve Duda OTT and grab it, because like if you're trying to do crazy sound design stuff or many other things, OTT is an amazing tool. Just like completely, I don't know, it flattens a sound. It brings up all the definition in a sound right to the front and just makes it like a wall of sound. So for crazy sounding stuff, it's really cool, but you can also use it in different ways too. I think I probably even have it on my full mix in this. No, not in this track, but in other tracks, I do actually have it in a light way across the entire mix. Okay, so I kind of like the sound. I'm going to experiment with some voicing, chord voicings now. So I'm just playing a straight minor triad right now. That's, you know, often blasphemy to me, but I might make an exception. Put the 6 in there, who can resist? 6/9. Oh, I don't know what it is about that kind of harmony. I just love it. I love that tense, dark stuff. Wow, this sound is ridiculous. It's kind of annoying, actually, whenever I try to touch a key. Okay, so let's just like, there's no transition right now, of course, from the previous drop section into this drop section. It's just a straight, we're just going to change it. The Wanderer Beats, hi, hello. Thank you for stopping in. Were you here in a previous stream before, Wanderer Beats? I'm trying to remember now. I know you've left a comment and I've seen you on YouTube there, but I don't know, were you on a stream? Oh, maybe you were the one that found it by random chance. I wonder. Hey, I kind of dig that. Let's go for it. Not yet. Okay, cool. So I'm going to bounce this. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Please feel free to give any suggestions, ask any questions. I'm very, very open to anybody on the chat right now. Very open to any feedback you have or ideas. That's what this is all about. I'm really into the community interaction thing, if you like that sort of thing. Okay, I'm going to bounce out this G6/9 chord. I see I need to give it some more room here. G minor 6/9, mind you. Okay. It's pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to try something. I've not actually done this before either. I'm going to send this to, this is probably like stuff that certain people do all the time in Studio One, and I just never do. We're going to send this now bounced out audio from Serum to a sample 1. And and then now we've got the chord on the keyboard. So we could maybe do some cool stuff with it, I wonder. Let's see. Oh, that's my filter. Something like that. Oh, this one's still playing too. I was going to say, that's not sounding right. Ooh, that was kind of cool. I was just talking to Megan actually last night or yesterday about this idea of my music teacher's teacher, who is a incredible North Indian singing master. He's not alive anymore, but he always said the music is in between the notes. And we were talking about pitch bending notes and things like this. So, you know, this sort of thing, falling out and feeling this, ooh, and then coming back. I kind of dig that. Let's try it. And I wonder if we can even like make it more rhythmic, like make it start right on the snare hit, I wonder. And come back on the next snare hit. It's kind of a cool idea. I've never tried that before. Oh, how low can we go? Is that too low? Like, do we like that or do we like this? Just a subtle little thing, or like it's out of tune? Let me know. In the meantime, let's also get an upward pitch bend right at the start. Oh, I've got another idea. I'd have to hear it with the whole song. Yeah, probably true. I wonder about this. If we take... what's an easier way to do this? If we take this, 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 this... I'm going to try to, instead of smooth pitch bend, just like do random amounts. I have honestly zero idea what that's going to be like. Could be super lame. Not quite what I'm looking for. Not sold on it. Not counting it out either. We're going to switch to a ride cymbal for this little section here, just to change it up a bit. So let's get rid of all these hi-hats, and let's start with a crash, maybe. Kind of China-y thing and another China-y thing, crashy thing at the same time. I'm a big fan of removing low end from cymbals, so usually like a lot of low end gone. This has got everything in it still. I'm more like this sound, leaving a lot of space in the bottom. This one too. And this one as well. Why would I use S1 as opposed to Live or Bitwig for electronic music? Please give me feedback. That's a good question. It depends on what you're wanting to do with your electronic music. If you're someone that's interested in playing live, well, maybe Ableton's the way, but Studio One 5 did just introduce a whole bunch of new live playing features. I don't play live, so that's not important to me. I love Studio One for its interface and functionality. I've used basically every DAW over the past 13 years or so. I have not used Live that much, Ableton that much. Enough. I have a sense of it, and I have friends that use it all the time and love it, so that's totally fine. Basically, the best DAW is the one that you know best, really. But if you're someone who wants to be a DJ and wants to play live and make your music that way, maybe Live is the way to go. But for me, that's not what I do. I make all sorts of music, and I love the workflow in Studio One. So it's worth it. There's a free demo, right? You can download a free demo of the professional version and just give it a try. Just use it for a week. It's 30 days, but use it for as long as you want and see. Have you made music before on the computer? That's a good question, because that will determine if you know your way around a DAW at all. Maybe not. Let me know. Okay, I'm going to add some rides to this. Offbeat ride bells? Maybe. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, let's do that sort of deal. So I'm going to grab them all, copy over, velocity way down, copy over, oops, God, copy over again, velocity a little bit higher. That's some noisy stuff, hey? Let's pull this down until it's not so noisy. There we go. Yo, Ian, you made it. Wow. Thanks for joining in. Feel free to give any feedback, to give any suggestions. I would love to hear it. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, I gotta hear this in context now. Let's see if we need to like get rid of this pitch shift or whatever. Ian, can you tell me how the beat sounds on the stream for you? Does it sound decent, or is it like have any weird pumping or compression feel to it? Drum fill here we need. No, I don't want the pitch bend. Unless there's some like backlash and you all say, we need the pitch bend, but I would rather keep it clean, I think. Sounds good to you, that's good. Okay, so. We could just try a couple little whippy whippies. So we'll see what to do exactly with that thing yet. I don't quite know. I want to do this drum fill though. I'm such a fan of mad drum fills. Wow. If you guys are interested in studying basically anything about music, study gospel music. That is like African American gospel music from the States. Those guys that grow up in the church there are just out of this world. the bass playing, the keyboard playing, the drumming, the singing, piano playing, whatever, guitarists, they're all ridiculous. And they have this thing that they do, I don't really hear in any other genres that they do in gospel, at least in the live gospel stuff, where they have these like sometimes 2-bar long, even longer drum fills. Very linear stuff. That sort of thing. It starts so early in the repetition of the section, and it just goes and goes and goes. I just love that stuff. And I'm not really a drummer. I can play a little bit, but I just listen to them a lot and try to emulate some aspects of that, because that sort of stuff just does it for me. In the bass too, or in the guitar, like a bass fill. Not that I do a bass fill and a drum fill simultaneously often, but yeah, that sort of stuff, I just love it. So we're gonna try to do something like that here, some mad fill. Welcome to anybody new to the stream right now. Happy to have you here. Please jump in the chat if you'd like. I'd love to chat with you. If you wanna give any feedback on the beat or ask a question, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know. If you wanna leave me a like, that would be great. Really helps me out. If not, that's fine too. If you check in the video description, I've got a Discord if you want to chat about music with me. Just chat about all nerdy things, music production and theory wise, or yeah. If you want to support me in the channel, there's a link to my website there. Anything is appreciated, so thank you so much. Mad fills, yeah, let's get into the mad fills. So right here. So that's like a 1-bar fill. I mean, it's not like insane, but we'll make it happen. Okay, so the way I normally go about this stuff is I think in a very gestural way. So I'm not so much thinking about exactly which drums I'm going to be hitting. I'm just thinking about the contour, as in like the relative pitch of the drums. Snare, high tom, mid tom, low tom, kick kind of thing. That sort of thing. So I'm thinking of like a little image almost in my mind of a contour of ups and downs, and then I just fill that in with appropriate drums. So we just got to listen to it and see. Let's try. So starting with an open hat on the kick. So that's a left hand, a right hand snare, building up in velocity, hitting a side stick on the thing. We need 2 of those snares. Some high toms. Sorry about all this noise here. Maybe a kick right here. Into, I love when we play closed hats in fills, so we're gonna be into that. 30-second notes. Not bad. Okay, the other thing that I learned from these gospel guys and the drum fills that I do try to do quite often is this, like, you give hints of the fill before the fill comes. So you've established a pattern, you're hearing it a few times, and then in the bars preceding the fill, you start to add just little things. An extra tom here, and then an extra tom there, and then an extra kick or an extra snare. Not a fill yet, but it's like the beat is starting to disintegrate. It's giving the ear a little bit of a hint, like something's happening here, and then all of a sudden madness ensues and it just like falls apart until it recombines again back on the next bar. That's kind of my drum fill theory anyway, my way of thinking about it. So I want to play the section from the start and think, is there anywhere where I could drop in little hits just to hint at this thing? So we'll just see here. Yeah. So we'll try up here somewhere. It's kind of cool. And then like mimic it. Can we bring this one beat earlier? Maybe not. No. Okay, and then I'm thinking I'm just going to remove the hi-hats where those extra toms are, because probably the drummer is not playing a hi-hat at the same time that he's playing these little things, just for some added realism. Yeah, I was thinking about even earlier too. I do try to get them in earlier, it's nice. Let's see if we can get it. Maybe like a little thingy here. Can you apply swing on a certain part? That's actually a pretty good idea. Okay, so the swing thing, that's a, yeah. Oh, you mean on that ride hit? You're talking about on the open hi-hat hit. You're talking about at the start of the fill, this thing. Bring that in even earlier. Is that the thing you're talking about? And the swing thing, so, yeah, stuff on the first beat, So maybe we could see if we brought it in here. I'm just gonna like overrule these toms right now. A bit of a big gap. I think I need to keep it just because of the bass sound. I want to hit on that thing. But good idea, thanks. The swing thing, I really do like the interplay of swing and straight, like switching between them. In this track, I wonder if we can do it. One of my favorite things is in a swinging track, putting in a fill that is totally straight, like kind of the opposite of what we would be doing here. If you get that, you know, that sort of thing. It's like a triplet going into a swing feel. You can do it the other way. Actually, the triplet thing probably should happen at the end of this. It's gonna be almost too much. It's almost more like a metal fill. That's kind of cool too. Eighth triplet instead of 16th triplet. What do you think about that? Should I keep it straight or should I have that thing at the end like that? Yeah, okay. And we're gonna flam the snare. Okay, it's a hit. We're gonna keep it. Okay, and then another thing I want to try to do here is write. Okay, everybody likes it. That's great. On the last triplet, we will try to like make the drum fill overwhelm. So it will like take up our whole field of view, field of hearing. So what I'll try to do is I will make a little cut here. And I'm going to bounce this out. And then try to process this to make it sound like ridiculous and massive, and then drop out all the other elements except for this at that moment, and just have it be like really in your face. This particular thing I've actually never tried before. It's just an idea I had now. So let's see. Sorry if this is going to be annoying to hear this little fill part over and over again, but this is the life of the producer, right? This is what we got to do. It's our sacrifice. I'm going to use a reverb first. A room, like a small little room. Drum room, tight, fat. That's what I like to hear. Sure, let's start with that. Make it really wide. Then we're going to throw this into a OTT because why not? Oh my God. And then we will throw that into a dimension expander. And then throw that into a stereo widener. Good call, Ian. Ooh. That, like, the brightness from the OTT is not doing it for me, really, but we can maybe remove some of that. And also throw a slight fade. Okay, I'm gonna keep the original drums in as well and layer it with these affected drums. And let's just see where we're at, if this is even like going in a decent direction at all. I quite like it. Okay, what's playing at that moment? The bass is playing Can We Get Rid of You? Is anything else playing? No, I think that's it, right? And then we need some like madness happening at the same time. So I'll just grab a... This thing's lost track of where my drums are. Let's go here, let's go here. Music, oh my god, drums. So new tab from here. Here's my drums. Let's see if we've got some like reverses or weird. Yeah, I mean that would be fine. I actually like that one. Okay, so we'll just drag this in. And I'm not exactly sure yet what I want to do. Either this is going to suck us into the drum fill, or is going to go concurrent with the drum fill just to be more madness, which kind of sounds cool. This the length of this, and like this. That's kind of cool. Let's bring the level down a bit. Coco Sanchez, hello. How are you doing? Great to have you here. Where are you viewing from? Okay, I needed some context again. Let's just go from the beginning to free our minds. like it. Is there a way to make it not warp until the very last note, or is it random? Which thing? Which warping? I don't know which instrument you mean. Can we make this drum fill louder? The effect that makes it off note before it goes into the drum breakdown, or whatever breakdown, the sparse part after. So you're talking about, this is the sparse part. The effect that makes it off note before it goes into the drum breakdown. Oh, the trumpet sound. Back here. You're talking about that warping that happens as soon as you get into that little bit there? Yeah, it kind of like, it just starts right at the end and then it just does whatever it does, so I don't really know yet what the best outcome is for it, but at some point maybe we'll like make a commitment. If we find a cool one, we can commit it to audio. I see, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, and I think too, when I'm running my computer so hard like this with a big session and with the streaming running, I notice that the MIDI and automation timing gets more skewed. Somehow the computer's just not handling it so hot. So that might have been what caused it too, is it came in just a little bit early one time, then it comes on the beat the next time. It's not my favorite. Okay, so let's take our little bubba dippa thingies and conform them to the new chord. I'll do it separately, because these are outlining a D minor right now, and now we're going to a G minor 6/9. Hit the 6, hit the flat 3. That part after the fill is vile. That's a word I don't ever use. And then maybe we'll have to switch the harmony again. We'll see. And I'll just put it up for now. So for anyone not up on this sort of stuff, this is basically like I have a chord playing. It's in this case, a G minor-ish chord with the 6 and the 9 in it. And I have this repeating little ostinato-y thing going in the back. And we're just going to conform the notes of that to the current harmony. That's sort of the idea. So that the background elements, like in an orchestra, as the harmony changes, they slightly change their patterns to reflect the new harmony. And then we will go bop, bop. I should change these all at once. In fact, all at once. Dot. Hitting the flat 3, hitting the 1, and this is going up to, we'll do it in fourths, the 5th and the 6th. Oh, you know what's a cool trick that I've done in the past that might be decent here is to put a saturator on the whole mix, and right when the thing like hits hard, you throw up the mix on the saturator or the distortion unit so that the whole mix just goes for a second, basically farts itself and explodes, and then like comes back into some semblance of goodness. So I do have this on here. I don't want to mess with it. I'm going to use another saturator on top of my master chain here, so it affects everything. And we're just going to play this first note and start messing with some settings on the saturator until we get something we like. And then from there, we will automate the mix to do that for us at that moment. So that note right there, I want to just like break apart. Everything should just become destroyed, basically. So if we just do this. That's pretty sweet, actually. I kind of dig that. Okay, I've been having issues with my automation though, actually, in the new version of Studio One. I haven't been able to record like a lot of automation things that are normally like very easy for me to do. So I don't know why that is exactly, but hopefully. Oops. Yeah, it just won't go. Won't take that. Why is that? I'm on my mix bus, but this doesn't even read. Yeah, you can put it on touch, but you can put it on write too, and just straight write the automation. That's also fine. Because it's just not having it. See what I mean? No matter what I do. I've switched from Logic in the past to Studio One, starting with V3. Yeah, that's actually when I switched too, is from V3. I didn't switch from Logic, although I had used Logic in the past, which is also awesome. But yeah, V5 is awesome, except I don't understand why my automation is not working properly. Maybe someone in the chat knows. If not, maybe someone in the future. Hello, future people. If you're seeing this, you could let me know if you know why that's not working for me. So I can just add it manually, which I think I'll have to do. Okay, console, we're going to look at the mix bus, we're going to look at the inserts, we're going to look at our second Saturn, and we're going to do, been having random issues, don't know if it's me or it's glitches in Studio One. It depends on what the issues are. Maybe I know the solution. If you want to ask about one of them, I might know. Okay, here we want band 1 drive. Automations included. Normally I don't, in V3 and in V4, I basically had no issues with automation at all. Something is going on here that I feel like I'm just, I don't know what it is. I've overlooked a setting of some sort, or maybe it just really is screwing up. I don't know. So let's see if we can get this thing moving. I've unfortunately put this after my limiter. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anything. Okay, so if we just were to do this, for instance. Okay, so it's moving. Ooh, brrr. Okay, so let's pull it up to the maximum point, kind of like that. And then currently on 4.6, gonna wait till Black Friday, yeah. Also depends on when you bought 4.6, right? Like you might be able to get, well, if you started on 3, probably not. Depends on when you got 404, because you get 5 for free. So this is it with the totally clean. And with the distortion. All right, so just for a second, it just kind of breaks up. Could break it up even more. I wonder what happens if we just like crank it. Bit too much. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for now and then reflect on it later if it's a worthy addition. I wanted to touch on this little drum fill thing because I just think it's cool. This is, I don't know if any of you guys listen to reggae, but in reggae they have these snares that the name of it is escaping me right now. It's not there. They're these very metallic sounding, you hear them do these rolls in reggae all the time where they have huge reverb on the thing. They have like a regular snare and they have this like one off to the side and they do these really tight rolls that just like explode into oblivion. Little things like that. So I was kind of trying to emulate that using addictive drums here. And so I did the roll, put huge reverb on the last hit, bounce that reverb out. So here's the reverb. And then combined with the roll. That's the thing. Right. And the reverb is being routed to my instrument bus, which is where my side chain is happening. So the reverb for like a brief second shoots out, and as soon as the kick hits, pulls it back in and then releases it again, as if like the drums are trying to explode into a space, but the side chains just says no and brings it in. So you get this kind of like sucking effect. So all together. Okay, we need a bit of a different kick pattern here. Boom ka. Boom ka. And I would like a cool little arcade sample in here to be doing something weird. So let's get in there. I've been really getting into using arcade a lot recently. It's just a lot of fun. Come on, there's just some sick stuff in here. This is not the patch that I want right now, but... So, let's see what we can find. Distant voices. Sounds kind of like what I'm looking for. That's actually super dope. Ah, didn't I just push play on that? There we go. Yeah, dope voices for sure. Wow, so much cool stuff. We're in dope agreement. As always. Like, give me a break, this stuff is just where it's at. Yeah, it's, wow, it's just so cool. I have an idea. I'm just gonna try. So we're gonna take the whole clip. If only I could get these. Well, actually, they do have some plugins that you can like type words in, and it tries to make people sing. The people sing. It tries to make the robot sing the phrase for you. I don't think it's quite at the point of replacing a human yet. And of course, your voice is gorgeous, so I will always use it. This. Oh my goodness. I want to just use it straight. Like, it already sounds so killer, but my pride, I have to chop it. So let's chop it. So we'll bounce this out, and then, and this is just going to be trial and error until we get something cool. So, what I'm going to do is split the thing at the grid. There's like a function here, if you don't know, we can come down to event, I believe, and then split at grid, and whatever your grid is set to, oh, actually my grid's too fine right now, isn't it? Yeah. Let's set it to quarters, and we'll split at grid, and it just splits it like this for you. And then you can start just like pulling these around and doing stuff with them. So we will have a little workspace here. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this track, pull all of them down to the second track, and mute that track, and then just start pulling some of them up to the first. Actually, we'll put some fades on all of them first. Back to 16s. Put these into 16th. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, why are you doing that to me? That's the question I want to know. There we go. And shorten these slightly. Oops. It's not quite what I want. No, 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 no. BT Salmon Bullist comes to my mind when I see this. I don't know really any of BT's music. Would you recommend it? I'm curious. Needs some refining, but that's a start. ODD. I like that it blends a voice and instrument sound. Very seamless sounding, interesting to me. Dope and a nice, not cranked out of tune like the pop. I mean, yeah, for sure. Does this OTT wreck it, do we think? Is it too much? Without? Obviously, it's way louder with OTT on it, but I'll try to match it, actually. Without. It's one of the heaviest chopped track ever. Cool story behind the scene on how he made it too. If you haven't heard it, check it out when you get the opportunity. OTT makes it empty or lacking something for me. I think it sounds super cool, very synthy though compared to without. What about we mix it? Because we have a depth knob. So this is this is without. And with? How about in the middle? I like a little bit of the bite that it gives. Yeah, just a subtle little bit. I need to like play a little solo line now with the voice. I wonder, what's the easiest way to do that? If we take this and send it to a new sample one, I'm just doing this all the time these days. Wow, it's a whole new world. And we put you up here. Send you to the instrument bus. It gets lost for you. I feel like it gets lost without OTT, honestly, for me. It's like there's not enough high frequencies. It just becomes like a kind of very soft, dull sound. Without. With. Actually, it's a bit quiet. It does kind of blend with the synth. Oops, it's more lost. With OTT. Yeah, I think maybe because it does blend with the synth quite a bit, it does kind of sound like it's part of that as opposed to a voice. I'm just gonna try something first, and then we'll see what we want to do afterwards there. Let's try putting a I'm running into this problem again. Does somebody know? Do we have a way to easily automate pan with an LFO so I don't have to do it myself? It just like gets around on its own. Oh, and why don't we widen it? Super wide. Yeah. Yeah, Xtrem, but does Xtrem... I've got the OTT off now. We'll leave it off for a bit and see. Does Xtrem have panning? Oh, yeah. Hey, look at that. Wow. Look at you. That's great. Thanks. That's so good to know. No, I didn't turn it down. I just turned the OTT off. It's just a very soft sound with all the crunchy sounds. It's kind of hard to hear. That's OTT on now. Welcome to anybody new in the stream. If you're just joining in, thanks for being here. Please feel free to jump in the chat if you want and say hello. Tell me where you're viewing from and any suggestions you've got. I'm happy to hear them or questions. So I want to try... It's like a chord. There's like some other notes in there, hey? It's not just the thing. Kind of weird with the other pitches in there, but let's try it. What key are we in? Oh, this is a G. We're over top of. Whoop, must be a D. So set root to D. Yeah, that's right, actually. The all right thing. Let's just see what happens if we do this. Mute these. That chord part kind of almost like ruins it. Right? It's kind of weird. Yeah, when you just strike the thing, for sure. Because it's got like a chord built into it, so it sounds similar to the all right thing, for sure. Sure. Yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for. Let's get some backed up context here. I do want to play a solo thing with a voice. It's just that that thing wasn't sounding like I want it. Maybe one of the other ones. Then we need some pulsing chords to come in here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna take a break from the voice thing for a second and look at the chord situation. Man, the number of instruments in this session is stacking up. Nope, two-party. Nope. Let's try. See if it actually could work. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, we need some kind of cool lead there to play like a melodic minory something. I have another one of these sounds too that I might even like better than this one. Or LFO'd, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Let me just get on this lead thing while I think about it. Yeah, I have another lead that's of this type. Oh, it's probably in here somewhere. If you know my music, you probably heard me use this stuff before. It's not going to work here though, unless we take it. Ah, come on, keyboard skills. I don't know. I just don't know. That's when you play the song again. When you don't know, you just go back to the start. Bah. Maybe the bass, the bias, maybe the bias can do it. So this is voice, this is gone. Snare rolls. Something like that. Starting from. Okay, so bass runs, another fantastic thing to do all the time. I don't know if it's going to work with this kind of bass. Huh. Nah. Ah. Ideas? Anybody got the ideas? Something I should go back to? Something you think that would be good here? Because this is just not working for me right now. I like that monster synth sound. Yeah, I like it too. I just don't know what to do with it. You know, that's actually interesting, Ian. That's what I was thinking about too, a reference to original melody. Maybe the monster sound can reference original melody. Crunchy monster solo. How about that? Huh. So it would be cool if I could get this sound to loop on itself smoothly. Let's see. I don't know that we're really going to get it completely smooth. You can tell how much I use sample 1, hey, jeez. We can put this at a 0 crossing. It's just such a different ending than the beginning. I don't know that it's really possible to get a smooth loop, but also I don't know that much about doing this kind of thing, making it really smooth, so. Oh my God. Didn't hear the track from the top, but maybe use it as more of a re-space line if that makes sense. MK, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, we've got some like... If I just keep pushing this up, it'll loop, right? No, it won't. I should take that into account next time and like actually make that happen. Can't you have it where it like just loops the last little bit but plays from the start? I gotta really like dive into this a bit more because I clearly don't know how to do this stuff, so let's just leave it for now. As a respace, yes, potentially. The notes are so short, jeez. Might even need a different sound to do it. Oh, I have the original synth, don't I? Do I? I do. Oh, but it sounds it sounds like that. That's where that sound started from. Which actually might work. No, it doesn't cut through well, but we can change that. New sound. All right. We had this one down here, and it's not doing anything, so we can use this as a bass sound. Oh, you weren't saying get a new sound. I think I still need to. Yeah. I like this line though. Didn't play that right. This is like a full experiment here. I really don't know. Baby monster. Tell me, are you calling me baby? I should use the monster, or this sound is a baby monster? That's what I need to know. Let's get these kicks out of here for now. Just leave that room. Maybe getting somewhere now. That's true. Is this the thing I want? It is. Take you and duplicate, and then in the sub line we will copy this line. Dupe. Kind of, not quite. It's like too loud with the sub. This thing's like. Let's harmonize the bass note with this synth right here. Sounds nice, hey? Down low. All that high frequency stuff. That's a nice one. I gotta actually use that as a bass. It's pretty fat. So we could throw this up to like a fifth. Woo. That's actually pretty dope. Up to a ninth. Ah! That's pretty cool. Flat third. Any votes on this? Do we like the fifth? Wait, that sound. The ninth. That's gotta probably be the one. Or the flat third. What is that? The higher fifth. The sixth. Woo. I don't know, man. The ninth or the sixth, they're both pretty cool. Flat third into ninth. Actually, probably spot on. Yeah, all sound good in different ways for sure. I feel the same. So I like the idea of bending the note. That's actually probably the solution here. All of them. Maybe a different one every time we come back. So I'm going to set my pitch bend to just be one semitone down so I can fully throw it down, and let's do like a slow thing. We'll give it like a 16th triplet, maybe, to hold its note, and then we'll pull it down. Let's see. Well. Pretty dope. Potentially the 6th into the 9th, or the 9th into the 6th, which is a distance of a 5th, which is 5 semitones, 7 semitones. So 7 up and 7 down. We'll try both ways. This is going to be pretty ridiculous. Pretty cool. Maybe even throw a quick upswing right at the start there. Layering the rest of the extension with someone else on top. Yeah, I was thinking about, should I hit the chord again right here? The chord's already ringing out. It's got a bunch of extensions in it, but it's kind of cool. Other way around, maybe, though. Down or up? They're both good. I'd like to have a way to, like, disturb this note. I don't know that I can with my current setup. You can use FM synthesis to, like, cause the thing to break up. If you have a lower if you have a lower pitch you're going to FM with, and then you crank up the FM slowly, it will, like, cause the note to start to, like, and then, like, disintegrate a little bit. It might be possible, actually, if I turn this down, take FM from the sub oscillator. It's doing nothing. Why is that? It's doing nothing. Oh, this thing has this level down. Why is that? What does this do? Oh, I see. It's just for that. It's just for adding madness. Oh, well, that actually pretty cool. Throw that up on the end of the note. Kind of like blurs it. Yeah, too much. For all that, I think I might just leave it on the 9th. I think that's probably the coolest sound. And then throw that knob up. Can we MIDI learn? Why is none of my stuff working for the automation stuff? It won't MIDI learn for me. What did it say? Controller 29. But if you FM mod that oscillator, what does it sound like? Can you double it up with a higher octave of the same note? Yes. Let me just quickly finish my idea here with the detune. CC29. So if we add MIDI, I really got to figure this stuff out later. CC29. Here we are. Close that. Now this should like bloom open. Let's see. Yeah. Could be an octave higher. So that's kind of like achieving that same thing. That's kind of what the FM's going to do. That's actually pretty sweet. Oh yes. Oh my god, that was way too much. Oh my god. Can't really hear it so hot. Sounds intense though. Up quicker, how about? That's pretty cool. Get the distortion to come in a bit sooner. Wow, that's pretty heavy. Should we wait on that and make it have more space and have it come here instead? And have no bass note here at all? Like screw this bass note and have it happen there? There's just so much going on. Well, I'm coming to the end of the stream here, I think. We've been just over 2 hours. Okay, let me just quickly do this here before we move on, because that's like a thing that could be good. Got these bells. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's sounding nice. These harmony things. Ooh, that guy sounds kind of cool in there, hey? Let's take that line, the synth line. Come on. Yeah, echo trumpet sounds great, yes. And let's see if we can... I just wanted to know, like, what if I just doubled this? Oh, that's probably like a super low octave, hey? Offset it? Nope. Harmonize it? A brief duet, yeah. Woo! That's pretty dope. Should it be the 9th, or should we harmonize it with the 6th? The 9th is pretty sweet like that. 6th up here. Sounds like Pat Metheny. Oh my god. 9th. Pretty cool. 9th to the 6th. Okay, I'll put some little ding-dongs in there, maybe next time. Yeah, 9th to 6th. Also kind of cool, hey? I don't know, stay on one note or two notes? They're both really good, I don't know. I want a voice to come in. Slide 9th to 6th. Yeah, okay, I can try that. You can make it sound like a trumpet, actually. And You know, like a trumpet can't do the slide all the way, so it would go and like chromatically walk up there. We have the power. Just gotta see how many notes. I wonder if this patch can even do it that fast. Maybe not. Kind of. Sounds like a trumpet though. There we go. You just need like the dopest thing ever to come after that, because what do you do after that? I want a voice in here of some sort, I don't know what, saying hey, or just making a noise, or I don't know. No, not there. Yeah, somebody's got to fill that spot. Mm-hmm. Do I have anything here that we could just quickly throw in there? It's not bad, actually. Set my MIDI keyboard's gonna record everything early. This thing plays randomly every time. Wow, that's just a cool sound. I quite like that. We do have this guy from earlier. He should probably stay back there, but let's see what he's got to say over here. It's actually not a trumpet patch at all. It's crash on me and I will throw you out the window, computer. It's a Omnisphere patch called Dusty Saw. I've modified it just a little bit, but basically as it came. It's pretty nice. We throw a tom hit on that note or a ride bell. We can do whatever we want. That's kind of cool. It's a little Mario sound. Put a tom in there as well. It's probably a bit much. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Another bada-bum right here. Okay, I basically had enough here, so I'm gonna play it from the top one more time, and then we'll call it quits. The other bell to hit right there, sorry. Give me one sec. Yep. Okay. That's going to do it for now. Thanks to everybody on the stream right now, on the chat. It was great to be with you all, as always. I'm going to stream again next Sunday. If you'd like, you can join the Discord server I've got in the description of the video here. If you want to chat with me and some other people here, my friends and everybody from the channel about music and production and whatever. I'd love to do that. We're going to have some weekly production challenges going on in that Discord as well if you want to participate in that. Otherwise, if you haven't given the video a like, I would appreciate that. Thank you for anybody who did, anyone's support over the year and a bit I've been doing this now. It's been a blast so far. I like the way the song is going, so I'll continue it next week. I'll probably do a few touch-ups during the week. But thanks to everybody in the future for your comments and your support, and everybody on the stream today. I hope you have a great day or a great night wherever you are. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Thank you all in the chat.